Hello, I am Mohammed Yusuf. I'm a filmmaker, and today I'm going to talk to you about the differences of mentorship. I have had experiences with paid mentorship. The quote I really like is by Isaac Newton. He says, "If I've seen further, it's because it's on the shoulders of giants." And I really love that, and every time I think of mentorship, I think of that quote. I think a mentor is someone who's generous with their time, invests their time in you. They bring you up. I've had an experience with a so-called mentor who told me to humble myself and to start from the bottom. And I think something you have to realize is a mentor brings you up. They don't tear you down. They're not superior and you inferior. Mentorship is an in-person, person-to-person relationship. It doesn't happen overnight and it takes time. There's someone who is tender but assertive. You know they care, and they are someone who shows up for you, constantly showing up, checks on your progress. It's an ongoing relationship. It doesn't have like an expiry date. Mentor is someone who sends you resources and tools, who takes you on and won't make you feel like the time is running out, because they see you worthy of their time. They value you and they value the time they're giving you. Mentorship Now, the pros and cons. Well, it's not an exclusive club. Anyone can have a mentor. That's a big pro. There are no limitations for you in terms of finding a mentor. There are organizations, there are grants, there are programs. So there's an abundance of opportunities. If you have a project in mind, it's a lot easier for you to find a mentor. Like, you know exactly who will fit if you've done your research. However, the big cons are, just like when you feel like you're paying them, you feel like they are clocking in, clocking out, so it's kind of like a job. A lot of them are on the come up. A lot of the mentors I've been enduring are on the come up, so it's not like back in the days where it would be someone at the height of whatever they are doing and then you ask them to bring you to that level. Now, someone could be in the film industry for 3 years and they take the title of mentor and then they call themselves an entrepreneur. That's the pitfall. These are the qualities that you can look out for to determine who is a mentor, a good mentor for you. You want to know that they have the experience and they've had the added experience of teaching someone. And you also need to know this is someone willing to teach, someone willing to impart. They shouldn't feel like you're a threat or put you down. A mentor is someone who is genuinely interested in your career progression. So they do follow up. You need a person who follows up. Another good qualifier is when they send you resources outside of their clocking hours. When they send you that contact that they said they will, when they send you that article that they said they will, because sometimes the resources, we don't have it. Someone who brings you into their studio and says, "Here, practice." That's mentorship to me. Mentors are just like therapists. Like, you need someone who understands your perspective and where you're coming from. You don't need them to have that 10-year brain when they started out, especially in the film industry, and they send you off to a goose chase that leads nowhere. You need someone who has that DIY, because right now we're all DIY filmmakers, we're independent filmmakers. So you need someone who can connect with you on the level of your experience and can give you real tools, real advice and tips. I had a mentor suggest a lawyer for Melee when I needed someone to just draw up like a rough contract. I mean, there's a clear disconnect there. I cannot afford a lawyer from New York or LA. Make sure you're connecting. This person has some understanding of your experience level. I will end this with thank you for taking the time to listen to me.